As you say, we just had this event, and it was I thought absolutely fascinating. We structured it, I think, very cleverly, almost unintentionally cleverly, but it was very good. We had the first panel was about the possibilities of technology now in the creative optimization space, and the marrying up of data and technology with the creative process, especially the rendering of the creative, that part of the creative process. And then that was followed by a panel of some of our media and creative agencies. We had John O'Keefe, who's the Chief Creative Officer at WPP as well. And it was absolutely fascinating to see just how far apart those two groups were. Absolutely fascinating. Obviously the capabilities of the technology are just jumping ahead in leaps and bounds. And I don't mean to say that our creative and media agencies are somehow shy or incapable of using that technology. It's a different problem. They look at the marketing challenge so much more holistically, and the creative challenge so much more holistically than just how are you rendering a programmatically served ad. That I think it has crystallized for me even more than ever how important it is for us not just to explain what's possible with the technology and educate the media and creative agencies, but to get involved very early on in the strategic planning process, right? So that what is possible with technology is really brought to the fore as a core part of the idea, not just as an afterthought. But secondly, and even more importantly, that we don't think about it just as education, but we actually think about it as inspiration. You know, if we just educate creatives about what's possible, it's never going to resonate. Whereas if we find ways to inspire them with what they can do if they use some of this technology, if they understand what's possible with executing around data, etc., then I think we have a real chance of reinventing how marketing works. But we're coming from two very different points right now, and I think that was what really came out today. Well, I think that digital has been a performance media, and programmatic has been a performance media, especially programmatic, I think, and it gets pushed down towards the bottom of the funnel. Which I think is a shame, because I think the opportunities are much larger if we inspire the creative community. You know, there's absolutely no reason why a programmatic campaign has to necessarily be a performance campaign. There's no reason it shouldn't be, but there's no reason it should only be a performance campaign. And it comes back to how we not just helping advertisers be slightly better advertisers or more effective advertisers or even significantly more effective advertisers, but how are we helping them become better marketers? You know, how are we helping them to understand, them being marketers and brands and our clients, how are we helping them to understand the role that programmatic technology, the data, the targeting, all the things that ad tech brings? How are we inspiring them and engaging with them to show them what's possible? And I think, once we're doing that, there's absolutely no reason why programmatic can't play a much more important role in brand building, in the ongoing conversation that brands are trying to have with their clients, in native executions, in content development, in all these things which are very important to brands.